Okay, yeah, now the stream is live, yeah. Yeah. Let me put it on the... Okay, how do I expand the... how do I expand the view of the... the voice call? Like, you know how you can take up the full screen on Discord and desktop?
You just like click. You just like should be a little thing where like it will tell you like you can just like take off the whole entire screen, not the screen, but like the whole call. It's like this little pop up thing. You ever seen when it's like the broadcast the TV sign? It kind of looks like something like that.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't think it probably doesn't let me because I have streamer mode on. It probably won't let me for like to see like
I'm actually excited for the tips because I see some really good designs and I might be biased. The overshadow design is releasing it. I might have a little bit of nepotism for it, but you know what? We're not going to talk about that. That's not, you know.
Yeah.
Automatic S tier, but you know we gotta be fair.
Yeah, you already know.
Say hey to Spring.
Okay, so we got there's one person.
Automatic S tier.
Oh crap! That almost had like the damn audio. We're gonna echo like hell. All right, so okay, there's nobody. It says there's one person viewing it right now. All right, but like yeah, it's you. All right, let's call. Invite some people you know. If they got taste and fit, then invite them. You know everybody in Crimson got taste and fit. The only person that's not on here that I haven't drawn on like my phone yet is Gabriel Sebastian, the antagonist of Overshadowed.
Oh yeah, shoot, yeah.
Because there's two Gabriels.
Scammed out of like all that money.
Yeah, because there's two Gabriels in the Crimson verse. There's Gabriel from the one who works with Crimson, like he's part of Mercenary. There's a story reason why he's involved, and then there's Gabriel from Overshadowed. I forgot Gabriel's Crimson Gabriel's name, well, last name. No, and then we got a bonus one. We got Crimson vs. QE design.
Oh yeah. By the way, what were their what was Q's thoughts on the whole thing?
She said, hey, just make sure it's no political stuff. Like basically, it reminds me of the guidelines I had to follow. Well, not really. It's a bad comparison, right? But like I mean, like there's she said, hey, no political, religion, stuff like that. No NSFW. I'm like, okay, and my brain is subconsciously thinking, let's work our way around all of this, and I'm like, no, like I gotta get that done right, okay? I have a plot ready. I'm cooking that plot. Oh, we got 3 viewers in there. Well, I'm cooking up that plot, and it's because when you make a story, you gotta know how it ends first. Because if you keep on going, if you don't know how it's gonna end, you're gonna end up with One Piece. Like, you know what I mean? Look how fucking ridiculously long One Piece is.
Oh god, One Piece.
So the One Piece!
One Piece if you're so watched the anime.
It's like, the One Piece is real! Yeah. So you think you got everybody? And also I might like kind of walk away from the stream a bit because I actually need to get my DoorDash. That motherfucker's still waiting for the order.
I'm inviting a few of my friends, so.
Yeah, that motherfucker's still waiting for the order. I'm looking at him right now. He's still at the Whataburger. Dude, Whataburger is based. I gave it an S tier, and someone asked, "What's Whataburger?" I think
Whataburger is valid. If you come to Texas, there's no other better place than Whataburger.
Oh, okay, my boy's heading to me. He'll be here in probably like 10 minutes. But like, yeah, Whataburger's like, if you're like, hey guys, what do you want, McDonald's or Whataburger?
I'm sorry.
Like
Burgers
it's
all the way.
yeah, like I think it's fresh there, right? They make it on the spot.
Yeah, they make it on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot, 24/7. They're always open 24/7. Meanwhile, fuck ass McDonald's closes.
Now, does that mean you always get quality food and quality service? That's
No.
a bit of a debate, depending on how late it is too. Like if you come into Whataburger at like 3 in the morning and they're at half awake, and you so much as demand something even slightly other than the ordinary, they're gonna fuck up your order.
just like Baku's like, hey, I'm about to close.
It's a 75% chance they will fuck up your order.
Yeah, it's just like Baku in the like the season 1 episode where he's like, hey, I'm about to close. It's like, all right, let me have it's like, did you not, bitch? Did you not hear me?
Do not fucking understand, but I said she's closing. Exactly.
You should close it.
The appropriate
Just,
service.
let me talk to your manager.
Everyone needs to be trained. Every food service employee needs to be trained for certain emotions during certain times of the day. Just got on my shift in the middle of my shift where I'm like, all right, cool, like, let's get to work.
He's like, if Kanye himself walks through that door, I'm not serving him.
Just off a break. Towards the end of the day, at the very end of the day.
Like, dude, there are people who did that. Galaxy T. It appears to be frocking time, says Galaxy T. Yes, it is. We got the tier list view right here. We're waiting if you're already
good. I don't know if that's either MB or Frisco, one or the other. But yo, thanks for sliding.
Yeah. Yes. Wait. Tell them about Crimson. Give them. Because if I say about mine, it's like I'm already like we're gonna be here for like 3 hours and we're not gonna even have the damn thing done.
All right, cool. So a bit of a TLDR, the Italian.
Italian.
So it's a bit of an inside joke, but in the server, they're the person that's in the chat right now, they're Italian, and like I'm like, I hate Italian people, bro. You know, just like fucking around with them.
Bro, speaking italics.
No, it was like a rant on the Olive Garden or something, and I'm like, dog, I do not like Olive Garden.
I've never eaten at Olive Garden, though.
It's not the best, I would say, but you should experience it for yourself and not let my views, shroud what you think of it.
Yeah, like the tier list that I made, I had dog. I pissed off many people when I put In-N-Out at F.
In-N-Out at F. Oh yeah, why did you put it?
I put In-N-Out at F because basically it's like that thing that it's like, you know how when you have nostalgia, the thing that you liked. That thing that you liked, like, isn't that really good, but it was good to you back then, and when you revisit it, like, damn, this is kind of ass. Like, that has that nostalgia feeling, right? And it's only nostalgic because you're passing by, it's like, oh, look, an In-N-Out, let's go there, oh, this is so good. But really, it's just an ordinary fucking burger, and you got 3 choices in there.
Yeah, it's really simplistic. I do get what you mean. I would have at least put it at, like, D or C. The only reason there were 2 reasons why I put it there. One, because like the line to get there, you basically have to go through the gulag to get to the fucking the menu.
That was a good comparison. That was a good one. And my mom wants to know the name of the song from Modern Warfare 2. She really liked it. 141, 141. Well, let me just send my mom this.
Regarding it, I'll record this.
Wait, what?
No, Galaxy said no Garden at Olive Garden. I was royally pissed.
Damn. It's like, damn, this is false advertising.
False advertising, exactly. Why call it Olive Garden where there's no garden in sight? That's like me saying free food when there's no free food. You gotta pay for the food.
Yeah, that's exactly what McDonald's does, dude. Like, they'll tell you, hey, free French fries, and then you see at the bottom, you see the very fine text if you buy a Happy Meal.
Free food, gotcha. All right, $4 for large fries.
Just like, get your.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But yeah, so bit of TLDR to Crimson for those that who do not know. It's this weird. This is true. Get out of it's the Olive Garden to Olive Garden.
Damn. We should get the Crimson explanation and Overshadowed explanation. Explain Overshadowed, but without spoiling it too much, like the main synopsis. And then briefly.
Overshadowed. focuses on the life of these two close friends, childhood friends. What'd you say?
I was gonna say like, and then very briefly touch upon the Crimson Verse because that shit's very fucking long, dude.
Oh yeah, that's good. Think of the Spider-Verse for that, but
Just-
on a whole other level.
Just more logic. Yeah,
So Overshadowed. It's about the life between these two close friends in El Paso, who end up getting booked into all these shenanigans with different criminal activity stuff and along with the law and all that. I'll try not to spoil it because most of the event.
I think I should just like read the synopsis of it on Wattpad, basically. In a corrupt El Paso, Texas, lifelong friends Denise Castillos and Cynthia Robles were forced at a young age to become criminals after witnessing the death of their parents at the guns of racist cops. When the pair finds a way to help them escape from the city's ways of evil, they make the mistake of taking money from the feared drug kingpin, forcing them to get involved with henchmen, loose ends, the FBI, federal bread investigation, and more, where they'll embark on an epic crime spree that'll undoubtedly leave a mark wherever they strike next. That's a badass bio, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a pretty good log line, and yeah, definitely give it a read because it is fun.
Yeah, and then Crimson, just fucking Crimson. You know what? You know where the reason why I had to make the Crimson fandom?
How come?
I had to fucking because basically I needed somewhere to place all the Crimson information because all the Crimson information I had was all in my head.
Yeah,
Like I memorized everything. Like I memorized everything from that, from Crimson. I think I might have. And then Overshadowed kind of fucked up some of the timeline, like just with fucking Amanda's age. Yeah, because Amanda's age came in, and then next thing you know, the whole fucking time was like, ah!
You alright?
Yeah, let me just get this text to my mom. She's texting me. Okay, alright, so we're gonna go on to the chat. And then Crimson, alright. Absolutely love the Galaxy T. I absolutely love the non-fan fiction up there. Yeah, because you gotta say that.
It's not fan fiction.
Dude, look, let's take a brief look at Wattpad real quick. Let's take a brief look at Wattpad, okay? Let's go to our homepage. It's kind of different for... Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me? I'm signed out again, and why? Oh, good god, I might have to sign in. Hold on, let me just change my screen real quick. I'm still gonna be here, but I just need to change my screen so that way nobody sees me. We'll see my, like, thing. Yeah, let me just sign into Wattpad, because...
I'm definitely gonna steal your Wattpad login and everything.
Yeah. Okay. So
that right there is better. Why steal your bank account information when I can steal your Wattpad?
Yeah, okay. So let's see here. Let's type these feared words. These feared 3 letters. MHA. Oh hell no. It's like imagine having a Wattpad account. Couldn't be me. I know that's what come I have to put not fanfiction Overshadowed because people will immediately assume it's fanfiction. I remember I used to write fanfiction. I'm very embarrassed to bring it up. Look, dude. Oh hell no.
Clown him. Clown fanfiction. Clown him.
I wonder who this co-Victor fella is. Wonder who that. Oh dear God, not My Hero Academia. Dog, look at the results. Look at the results at the right. 182,000 results.
Oh no.
Chat, gut this guy like a fish. It's just like, oh my god. It's like, first you got the worst shit I've ever seen here. Why? Oh, look what I'm hovering over right now.
It's like you're not going to sweet. Why?
Look at this. Oh!
Bro, this peak right there. That's peak. What are you talking about? That's peak.
It's My Hero Academia Doom. I'd send the Doom Slayer. I'd be like, "Hey, kill everybody in the My Hero Academia universe," and I'd be like, "Why?" I'm like, "They're secretly demons, dog."
I know that's peak. No, wait. Let me. I'll read that. MJB.
Just fucking just.
Bro, that's peak. That's peak.
Okay, well, like,
Keep fiction.
dog. Whenever I see SMP, I'm immediately thinking of Dream, and I'm like immediately picturing myself throwing that dude out of the window. Good God, that improvised.
You've had a dramatic impact on a community when when 3 letters automatically insinuate you.
Yes. What is this cover, dog? Like, what is this right here? Like, context. What is the context? Even without context, I'm still kind of wondering what the point of that cover was. If you go to OverShadowed's cover, look at that. Look at Denise fitted
Original art,
Yeah.
original content, actually valid.
like Denise is fitted the fuck out, head to toe, in some damn suit. Like, if you read Overshadowed through and through, it'd be 2 hours and 55 minutes.
And read that.
Yeah. It's like fitted,
Wait, and it's still. But you're still adding more to it, right? Or are you
I'm not done yet, but we're at the climax. I'll be right back there. Hold on. My DoorDash is here.
I was about to ask if that was a Supreme logo posted over the clothing.
Yes.
Sorta. I think it has like fucking like I forgot what I think it is the Supreme logo or like something on there. I don't remember. Well, yo, thanks for joining the stream though. Like this right here, you can experience some valid like contemplation sort of here about the overshadowed general troop is insane. That's what I'm saying. Just ahead of the game. Getting some more homes, people's in here.
Okay, so I'm back. Let me just. All right, so I mean, like, what? Okay, so here's a really good thing. Somebody in chat said, "What are the tags on Denise's suit?" That's a story recent, right? And if you noticed, something happened to the tags recently. Some of them got changed because I was like, damn. Because I kept those tags the same in Overshadowed for so long. Yeah. No, anyone who wears a face mask without being sick is mentally ill. Overshadowed drip Adidas. Oh my god, now my dad is calling me. Hold on, give me a moment.
The tier list about to show up though.
Okay. So wait, just give me a moment. I gotta be right back again. But I'll be quick. I'll make it quick.
He won't be back in the next 3 hours. Oh, he was dead the next day.
Hey, Soldier Boy, tell him. Okay. So, my dad needed me to do something. Alright. Damn, my headphones are tearing up.
Is it bad?
Alright, I got the food. Okay, so if you're ready, let's begin.
Oh yeah. All right. So
Okay.
Yeah, so we gave a bit of a thing for Overshadowed. Should we explain them like the lore of the actual main series too, or should we just describe it as we like choose each character?
Okay, so we got first off. I pre-organized them. All right, so starting off with Amasoria mainline, basically defaults. Default shit.
Yeah, it's a default character. Explain a little bit about him.
Yeah. So Ame Ame was a self-insert, but I feel like she has enough character to not be considered that anymore. Ame is sarcastic. Ame just doesn't fucking like anybody in general. She's a smart ass most of the time, and in her fandom page it says that she believes that if she gets a boyfriend, all her problems will get solved, which is just fucking. It's just. I mean, I'm clowning on my own character right now as I get the whole squad laughing. But her design is a red tracksuit. Like mine, I was gonna go and get mine, but I'm like, nah, I've already stood up enough. But she wears black jeans. You could get her fit. You could get her fit for probably like $70 at like JCPenney or some shit. But like, and she got them Adidas, not Adidas, them Adidas.
Adidas. You can't risk copyright reasons.
Nope, you can't. So what is basically the base Crimson designs, they're meant to be simplistic because like it's not really, it's like how if you're setting something in the future, it's got to look futuristic, or if you're setting something in the past, it's got to look in the past. Well, it's set in modern. It's like kind of like how when you think about them, they're like just dressing normally, right? Except Yua, just fucking Yua is insane with hers, but we'll get to her later. But like, her just simple.
Adidas doubles infused and sets.
Adidas, yes, let's go. But like, and then I never mentioned it, and the fandom mentions it, but I never like mentioned it to a lot of people. She has a mark, like a scar of some sort on her arm, that I can't tell you the reason, but all I can tell you is that nobody knows why it's there.
It just is.
It's just kind of vibing there. Okay, so what do you think? Basically, I would put the base uniform, the base designs at maybe a B, because they're not because they're just kind of just default, right? Some default designs slap and stuff like that. What do you think about it? What do you think about it from about Ami's fit?
So me personally, I think Ami's fit it has that like. It makes her unique, but at the same time, it's basic. Now, does basic mean bad? No. It's just that it doesn't have a very large flare to it. It just simply makes her stand out, and that's as much as you're probably going to get with it. Yeah. So I'd say either high C, low B.
Yeah, and I also forgot to mention that it also kind of establishes where she comes from, because she grew up in the hood, alright? She grew up in a fucking terrible hood.
Yeah, so even considering that,
she grew up slanging.
I still feel C or B.
She grew up slanging, so I guess we can come in a consensus of B, right, or C.
Yeah. Well, let's split the difference. Let's make it B.
Yeah, and then we'll let the chat decide next on the other one. Yeah. Okay, so we got everyone's favorite sociopathic psychopathic cutie, Yua Soria. I do not give her so much. If you notice on my Instagram, I don't give her as much attention as I do Amanda or Ame or any. Basically, just you know that meme of the kid drowning and the mother holding the other son.
Yeah.
Yeah, you was in the bottom of the damn fucking pool.
Oh my god.
You was the drowning one, and the one that's at the bottom fucking drown. The one that's drowning, that's already fucking drowned, is gotta be. Oh, I know who it is. I know, it's gotta be that one deleted story that I was making. It's gotta be the fucking Genocide MC.
Facts.
Yeah, because Genocide was a story I was working on. The plot sounded really good on paper. But basically, the plot was that the whole older generation of people were just like, hey, you know what? We're fucking tired of these kids telling us and deciding what's gonna be the best for us, right? And so basically, they said, hey guys, what? Let's do a purge, but only on the newer generation. And then so everybody came, all the older generations came together, right? Politicians and everybody, right? It was gonna be a good story, but I'm like, I just had more dedication to Crimson and Overshadowed. and that almost set outside the Crimson Verse. It was not. It wasn't Crimson related at all. Yeah, but now Yua, what makes Yua stand out is first the way she looks. Her eyes are fucking red. That tells you she's a fucking threat. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, not right there. That's school shooter number one.
Say that joke, dog.
Oh wait, yeah, bro. But
she's fucking threatening. She's fucking insane.
The point being, she's a threat.
Yeah, she's a threat level. She's a threat level.
Avengers level threat. She's an Avengers level threat.
Avengers, yep. But well, she can be stopped. I guess she would be. She wouldn't be Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse villain of the week, but she would be like more of this. She's gonna put up a fight that lasts pretty a while.
Yeah, like Taskmaster type beat.
Yeah, and like
Doug,
let me tell you who squared up against Yua and survived.
Who?
Joshua. The guy in the like, look at the tier list, and the guy dressed in orange.
Oh yeah, him.
Like, dog squared up against Yua with Amos Scissor and lived to tell the tale.
No shot.
Well, I mean, he had it. Basically, I wouldn't say he survived Yua because Yua basically didn't want to kill him. If Yua wanted to kill him, he would have been fucking gone like this. But I felt like he just in that comic, it was for Crimson Year 3, which we kind of don't talk about. But Crimson Year 3, where he's basically he finds their asses in New York, right, on the third Crimson anniversary, and Ami's pissed off. She's just like, dog, you're always coming here every single year. Why don't you fuck off? And he's like, I need your help. The same shit he said last year. And Ami starts attacking him. And he's like, dog, you don't want to fight me. And so he makes Crimson hostile. He knocks out Amanda and he knocks out Ami.
And he has to.
But it's because he has them Cyberpunk 2077 modification. Because the dude is literally a dimension traveler. He's traveling the Crimson Verse as we speak.
Oh.
His universe was destroyed. Yeah, but except like he's he's Miguel O'Hara, and he's the one that he was the first one to discover that the multiverse can be traveled. Because he made the first device. Like, and ultimately he also made fucking insane AI that literally this AI was like so like advanced that it found that just by going into the system's files about Joshua's universe, it literally went into his universe and found the nuclear launch codes of his universe.
So bro was about to cause Hiroshima the sequel.
Bro did cause Hiroshima the first sequel, and Joshua got the fuck out of Dodge because he barely escaped his universe.
Oppenheimer sequel.
Oppenheimer in 3D, just the whole scene was on fire. But the reason why he can square up against Yua and get a few licks in. Well, first off, he didn't injure Yua at all, but you know what I mean. But because he has cybernetic advancements he got from other universes, so bro is like going to other dimensions, getting their tech.
He's on the cyberoids.
Yeah, he's fucking the cyber warrior at that point, right? Because like dude literally has dude can literally just like randomly pull out a blade and he just starts slashing, and he has a programmable gun.
Whoa.
He has a programmable gun. Like the only person that has something that's programmable is Amanda Scissor.
Oh.
Because Amanda Scissor is nanotech, but we're getting off topic though.
Right.
Yeah, but like she has her red throat sleeve, which is kind of weird to explain honestly. Because to be honest, her throat sleeve it kind of has protection on it. This is like for anyone who tries to go for a neck. And she has the red sleeves, black shirt, black jeans. She has biker gloves on.
Little turtleneck.
Yeah, she has a turtleneck, but it doesn't look like a turtleneck, to be honest. Right, and she got black shoes. She got the Air Forces, I guess. Yeah. The black Air Forces.
Complete senses.
Yeah, there's only one viewer. The other guys had to leave, I guess. But like, she got the black Air Forces, I want that. Make that a fucking meme. Just you just wearing like fucking photorealistic Air Forces.
You should have done it in the Grimace Shake episode.
Just fucking like just get dripped on and just fucking the Super Saiyan remix speed. Just bum 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 bum. Fucking that's what like. Just imagine watching my episodes fucking high.
I'll probably keep coming back. Not like I don't already do it. But it'd be like the craziest thing ever. The Grimace Shake episode will probably like make me smile laughing.
I like that one time where
every frame would just be hilarious at that case. Because I find a lot of things funny as is.
Yeah, like fucking that whole fucking episode was just chaos. But and then Yua, she also has her biker gloves, and she has a one fucking problematic diamond sword. The reason why I say it's problematic is because its fucking lore is insane.
Anyways, as far as the drip goes, what do you say?
I say like it's simple, right? It's simple, but
Yeah,
like it's like not something you would notice out of a crowd. And to be honest,
It's simple, but like in your Apple Music library.
shut the fuck up, Siri! I wasn't talking to you.
Ask for your music on a different app.
Shut your.
Siri wants to interject.
Yeah, go on. Let me shut off that damn iPad. Okay, hold on. I have to look at chat like with quick glimpses of my monitor. God, why the fuck is my phone not charging now? Oh, no, give me a moment. I just gotta.
Very fun.
Yeah.
But if you were to ask me, I'd say probably the same as Ame. Normally, you'd think I would have put him at C because it unlike Ame and Amanda, she doesn't have little jacket or tracksuit type thing with her. But I feel like that's what really makes it unique because she isn't like them.
No, she's not like them at all. She is not. Let me get back to this. Hold on. Let me get a charger from the damn.
I think that's a bit of an understatement, but you know what I mean. It makes her different. I wouldn't say unique, but I mean, it can make her unique.
Like for
But
like
it's different,
fucking
and
Yua is
it's
nothing.
different, and it fits
If
her
you
style.
compare, like it's like, hey, who has a better personality than Yua? Like, nah, it's just Yua's fucking personality is just Yua's like a fucking lovable character, right? Because the reason why, like, she doesn't stand out. The way she doesn't stand out is what makes her stand out. She looks like an emo. She doesn't like. It's like she. I don't know how to describe it, but Yua's just like. She's unique in her own way that separates Ame and Amanda from each other.
What makes her different is what makes her unique, which
Yeah.
is still making unique different. I don't know. It's weird.
Like
Really
her
weird.
from her
Really
personality
weird.
to her fucking threats. I feel like Yua makes the best threats to people because since I mentioned it before, whenever I voice Yua, she has a deadpan. She has a deadpan voice.
Yeah, she usually has that deadpan voice, but her actions contrast the emotions she puts in her voice.
Yeah, she's like she could say something like.
What emo do you know goes to the PS2 dimension and kills Grimace?
I mean, she didn't kill Grimace. She kind of she just disintegrated his ass and then later came back. But like,
If that's not killing, I don't know what is.
like if that Grimace shake wasn't blueberry, she would have killed him.
You're lucky I like blueberries.
Just fucking, and then he just sees Michael and he's like, "What the fuck?" And everyone, probably no one knew who Michael was, but it was just like it was just a nice fucking cameo seeing Michael there.
Yeah, I know Michael. You told me about him.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot about him, but I mean, I know the general consensus.
Yeah, like we'll get to him later, but Yua is gonna be in the same spot, a B tier, with her sister.
B tier alongside her sis.
Because I know Yua's a favorite amongst people. Like Yua, like mainly just Yua's just He was just fucking funny with her comedy, dog. Just
She's unhinged, which also makes her funny.
yeah, just
now on to the number 3.
yes.
We got Amanda, whatever her last name is.
Amanda Del Santo. Amanda, so it's just, I'm going to describe Amanda. Amanda's the more level-headed one. I guess you would say, the way I would describe
she's
each
a voice of reason within the group, which isn't really saying much because they still all dumb.
So fucking. After all, I think the only kill Amanda ever had in season 1 was shooting the guy for the PS5. Because like the fucking cacti where they didn't win.
The only kill you have is over a damn PS5.
A Nahagao skin PS5, dog. And she went through a lot. Look, her pain is the action is justifiable, believe it or not, because what she went through in cacti, fucking that's just justifiable. What she did.
Fair point. That cacti shit was kind of fucked up, so I can see why she'd pop a cap at him, but like, still, the thought of somebody killing someone over a PS5.
I mean,
at the time, I could see why.
Yeah, it's just like fucking Crimson season 1 is just a fucking Crimson season 1 emits just fucking Eric Andre show vibes. Like it's so fucking random. Like first, first they're in a game like in season 1. First, basically, one of the episodes, Amma smashes Amanda's fucking laptop solely for the sole reason that it's a gaming laptop. And then, like, Mariah Carey returns. They try to kill Mariah Carey. They failed. And then the third episode, which I believe is Cacti.
Cacti.
It's they're fucking trying to win a cooking contest to get a Ahegao PS5, which is like you're thinking, why would there be a giveaway for an Ahegao PS5, and why would the ad be on TV? Like why would that ever be on TV? Like it's like Crimson's watching Family Guy TV. Like, you know, it's just like fucking all over the place, I guess. And then Fake Gangsters was the most popular one.
Where it's like action scenes.
Yeah, it's just like they're emitting whole Family Guy vibes, but like a good Family Guys. Fake Gangsters, well, no, actually, Amanda's kills isn't. She didn't have only one in season 1. She only had she only had like I guess like 3. She had 3. It was the first 2 were in Fake Gangsters, and the other one was in Cacti. Oh no! Wait!
Didn't you say that won the animation thing for UL?
Oh, we did. Yeah, we didn't win it, but we got up like we got up a few divisions for it. But we the story behind that one is like insane, because like my teacher was arguing, my sponsor was arguing with the fucking with the guys at UAL for like an hour because of the gun that shows up, right, in the UAL version. Because they were like, he argued with them, was like, hey, it's a gun, but it's not using it, right? And then the guy's like, but it's still a gun and everything. So at the end of the day, they let me off easy, right? But we got beat by a fucking animation about friendship, dog. You know what? Fake Gangsters actually does have a fucking message. It has a lesson in it. It basically tells you, don't be someone you're not, because you're gonna meet somebody who's a fucking straight up, who's harder than you, and you're gonna get folded. And I like how the UIL version of Fake Gangsters ends, because it basically what's the word, it implies that Amanda killed them. Like, so it still kind of kept that from the original animation.
Yeah, it kept the fact that she killed him, but it's only implied. You don't know for sure.
Cause like, dog, that fucking where she says tying up another loose end, and then she lets go of the pistol slide, and then it just cuts to black. Like
so, go ahead.
Yeah, and another fun fact about the UIL, about the original version of Fake Gangsters, you know that little blood slash you hear when Amanda slashes the first guy?
Yeah. Yeah,
that's actually a bottle of hand sanitizer being shaken and a pencil being slid down the back of a backpack. Like, you know how some backpacks have a mesh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that. We slid a pencil down, and it made like a kind of like a slashing noise, like a slashing kind of liquidy noise, and that we made that sound in house.
Yeah, that's good. Good way of using the things around you.
Yeah, like and fucking it was Leo who's not part of the team anymore. He just straight up just fucking he did the disappear meme on me like because he did not want to speak to me. He blocked me immediately after high school. He had potential. He was a pretty good actor. It's just the only thing I didn't like is how he voiced Yua in GameStop. Well, we need to get on with the tier list, all right? Amanda basically has the armbands. She has the blue sweater, all right? Amanda, I know is a favorite, and I was saying this in the earlier stream.
I like Amanda too.
Amanda's lesbian. She's always been lesbian. I never made her lesbian because it was June one time. I said, "Hey, let's make that lesbian." I made that part of her arc since she was created. Because originally Amanda was intended to be a throwaway character.
Nah, good thing you didn't do that because
Yeah, she was supposed to be the person who fucks with the main character, gets folded, and you never see him again.
Like you're one of those throwaway villains. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, and I'm glad I didn't throw her away because there was something that after when I was writing that original chapter, because this was from the fanfiction version of Crimson, that I decided I was like, hey, there's something about this person I just like, right? And so I just kept her in there, right? And
despite the fact that they're quite literally you.
It's just, yeah. It's like, it's just Amanda, and more of a...
There's something I don't like about this person. Oh yeah, they're me.
Yeah, it's just, and then, it's called, after all, like, and then I was saying about Amanda's personality. Amanda's personality is just, like, she's not gonna get pissed off as easily as Ame is. Like, if Ame gets pissed off, she's probably just gonna fucking right hook you in the face immediately. But, like Amanda would probably be one of the most calmest food service employees ever.
Yeah, pissing her off isn't easy, but when you do it, you might as well go ahead. Easy way out, GTA 5 style.
Yeah. And like I said, Amanda isn't known to snap. Like, she doesn't snap very easily. She's a very resilient character. She fucking went through a lot in her bio. If you read her bio,
yeah,
she went through a lot.
What was I gonna say? She has a lot of mental fortitude.
Yeah, especially after a certain, especially when she elaborates on it in an OverShadowed chapter.
Now back to design. She's why we'll go with the other two, because what we said with Ame kind of applies to her. She has that unique asset of her, but it's like it's basic.
Yeah, the blue the blue on her sweater matches her personality because to me blue means like kind of cool. Like when you think of blue, you think of water, right?
Quite literally.
She's calm. Yeah, and then when you see like Yua's color scheme, you see black and red, and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna say
black and red, very chaotic coloring.
Yeah, and then you see
red is more of like a color of passion, a little bit of rage.
Yeah, and Yua's color has always been Yua's color scheme always has purple in it and pink in it. And then Ame, you see Ame, she's fucking red. And when you know Ame's personality, she's just fucking like, damn. Like, even in Ame's fandom, it just says she's a bitch.
The letter red, not the letter, the color red.
Yeah, like the letter red. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? The letter red.
Yeah.
It will forever be the letter red. All right.
Yeah.
Now on to Josh.
No, it's Gabriel. Crimson.
Oh yeah, no, that's Gabriel. Okay.
Okay, so Gabriel is a story. He was first introduced in the original fanfiction, right? As a love interest for Yua, but after I threw that away, cause I'm like, you know what? Yua's better if she just fucking doesn't like anybody. I like how Yua just like fucking tricks people, because that's just her character. She just fucking loves just doing that. So like this dude, there was a few panels where Gabriel does that, because Gabriel's like Gabriel looks like he's fucking 20, but Gabriel's actually fucking like 16. He's 16. He's Yua's age, right? He just fucking looks like he's older, right? And he's an illegal immigrant, right? He crossed over. He was supposed to get his own special, but I threw that out. But he basically in the original story, Crimson actually helps him get his citizenship.
Oh.
So that's like So basically, all the colors that are on his character, like his shirt. From his shirt, he has a cross, right? He's fucking made down a puro made down, right? He has paint on him, right? Some people told me when when I showed it to them, it's like, hey, it's kind of stereotypical. I'm like, bitch, I'm Mexican. It's like it's not stereotyping. You're not stereotyping your own race. You can't stereotype your own race if you know you're fucking racist comedy. Just fucking. Like, I could say the funny.
I mean, how is that stereotypical? If it was stereotypical, he'd be wearing a sombrero, have that like weird thing.
No, like dog, like I said, like I haven't said this before, but I read it somewhere, and it's true. You can't fucking make fun of Mexicans, dog. We don't care. Like as long as, but if you cross Latinx, we're gonna fucking beat the living shit out of you.
I
Fucking, I fucking hate that. But like his design when you look at it, you see a hard worker, right? You see a hard worker in him. And if I could blow up the whole image, I think I can open this in a new page. I can't, but like. Okay, yeah, no, I can't do that. But like, if you look at his hat and his hat, it's actually worn out. His hat's worn out and everything, right? His jeans are worn out as well, and everything. It basically tells you that like, you look at him, he's like, damn, this dude works hard.
Yeah, it gives the hard worker.
Yeah. Like he doesn't have too much lore on him, other than that he had crossed from Mexico to here, right? But he's still like an interesting character that I want to go into later on in the Crimson story.
Yeah, he seems pretty cool.
Yeah, like his fucking like dog, like he literally managed to, like in the original story, he managed to get Yua to fucking fluster by accident. Dog's got that. He got that riz.
The accidental riz.
Yeah, and just fucking like Yua, like when Yua's reaction immediately is just fucking point a knife at this dude's neck, and like he doesn't even mind. He's just like fucking wow, okay.
The weird flex, but okay.
Weird flex, but okay. Well, so where would you put him? I would kind of put him in the same thing, B, because he would, like I said, there's nothing simple. It's simple about him, right? It's simple about him, but he's like, it's not someone you notice out of the crowd, right?
I actually think it's A. I actually put him at A.
Because like
his outfit is symbolic of something.
Yeah, like a hard worker. It comes from trouble. Like I mean,
and like the origin of everything makes sense, and it really expresses that in the character's design. As for Ame and the others, you could sort of get that probably more prominent with Yua, but really if you saw somebody wearing something that Ame or Amanda will wear, you wouldn't really think about it too much. But if you saw what Gabriel was wearing, you'd be like, damn, bro, he's on the grind right now.
Yeah, he grind for that paper, that bread.
Bread, exactly.
Yeah, so like, yeah, I guess A, it would make sense, right? Because I mean, while the Crimson Girls have had their troubles, he's fucking had his troubles. Like, he crossed the border.
Dog's a whole illegal immigrant,
and he got it, and he still got his papers from Crimson. That makes Crimson a lot more. I mean, that's like pretty good from Crimson. Like,
honorable.
Yeah, like because like they didn't have to, because in the original story, the reason why they helped him out is because he saved their lives.
I mean, yeah,
he saved all three of them.
Helping hand. Yeah, helping hand for a helping hand.
Yeah. So yeah, and everything. Now we got the main attraction right here. Denise Castillo's heist. Fucking like,
sorry.
Like you look at like for example, I take it to, I reference a quote. Nobody cared who I was until I put on a mask.
Oh my god. Wait, do we have Cyanide's design?
Cyanide's design is similar. Cyanide's design is similar, but like, you know, I couldn't find a good reference. I didn't feel like drawing it.
What about the fucking gritty? The pretty
the fucking gritty one, Jesus Christ. That one, hers is pretty good. Hers is kind of generic. Not generic, but it's still kind of, it's unique.
If we were ranking it, I'd probably put it at C.
Yeah, Denise's, I mean, not Denise's, Cyanide's would be probably in C, right? Like, did you know there's more fucking art? No, you know how I referenced earlier about that drowning meme?
Yeah.
So, basically, Cyanide would be the one that's already fucking dead.
Yeah, Cyanide's always...
There's not a lot of artwork of her. Like, there's more artwork... Doug, let me tell you the plot twist of the century. Cyanide was supposed to be the main character.
No, well, actually,
And then the Denise came along and stole the show.
I can sort of see that. I'm not too surprised by that. I can sort of see why she would be, because I mean, it's usually typical for like, you know, hackers, and for her, and she has a lot of that like main character, like in need of development type, like, aura around her.
And then like Denise, I feel like Denise is more interesting of a character. I mean, Cyanide is a crazy kind of like that way, but Denise is like that relatable character who you root for, but you also kind of like, hey, that I kind of want to see Denise kind of get hit in the face one time.
Yeah, Denise got to go through some rough shit real quick, because what she's doing is out of pocket.
I mean, because Denise, look, Denise is the joke in Overshadowed is that Denise is an irrelevant car mechanic.
Wait, you said irrelevant what?
Irrelevant car mechanic. Because I remember that chapter where she's trying to turn on the fucking Tesla that's out of battery, and she's just like, I can just charge the battery. It's like, why doesn't this thing work? It's like, it's out of battery. I can just change out the car battery. It's like, no, Denise, it's not like, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's not how that works.
She knows nothing about electric vehicles. And it's set in, Overshadowed set in 2048, right? 2048 in the Crimson lore. It's where the 2047 oil war is happening. It's still happening. It's getting close to its end.
It's definitely still happening.
And in the lore, we're losing the war, and then the United States is like, hey, we gotta be prepared. And then so they just gave a bunch of money to a bunch of car manufacturers. Said, hey, it's like, what? Stop making every oil car that you have and make me something electric, but in case I fucking lose this war.
Make it electric.
Yeah, and like basically, there's still a lot of like oil cars, right? In Overshadowed.
But the fuel is gonna be very rare to come by.
Yeah, it's fucking gone, dude. It's fucking at the end of the war, it's all gone. There's nothing. Like every last drop of it is now gone.
I think it would have been interesting to have it be illegal.
Well, I mean, to be honest, like I said, it's 2048 in Overshadowed, and Crimson takes place 4 years after. I think 4 years after, there's still gonna be very, very few people still using it, so they might want to wait another like maybe 10, 20 years before it's actually fully legal. Like, because it has to be a transition.
I might actually try and do that for Undershadowed, maybe.
Yeah.
Have gas be an illegal substance.
Yeah. It's just it has to like kind of follow the lore of Crimson so far. Yeah, at that point. And so like basically Denise became the main character because, well, she's just more interesting. She's more like Denise is not like anything like Amanda, Yua, or Ame. She's her own thing. She's got the coolness of Amanda. She's got the chill of Amanda, but she's also got more of the anger of Ame.
Yeah, she's like a little bit of a mix of all of them, excluding Yua.
Yeah,
because
Yua's her own person.
Yeah, you was built alternatively.
Yeah,
you can't be her.
You can't be her. If you become Yua,
quite literally her. If you try to be her, you will lose yourself.
It's just some motherfucker who's like literally me to Yua, and Yua's just like, you could never be.
You can never be me. Pathetic.
But yeah. The heist gear for Denise is an immediately S tier.
Immediate S tier.
Right.
Extreme. Like I could gush about Denise right now because she's one of my favorite characters from just Crimson in general. And Overshadowed. It's like, I really empathize with her character. She goes through a lot, but at the same time, like you said before, you're rooting for her, but you're also like, hey, but like you're going a little bit too far now. Like,
it's like, hey, somebody punch this bitch in the face.
Yeah, somebody punch her in the face.
And then she did get punched in the face. Remember?
Yeah, she does.
No, she got hit with a fucking pistol.
Oh yeah, she got pistol whipped.
But yeah, by Amanda in a certain chapter. Like Amanda punched her in the gut.
I really want to see her story grow her as a person, and conclude like. I would want a happy ending, but with how things are going, I might not get that.
Yeah, it's just like we just like it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. If it's a happy ending, I'll be happy. If it's a bad ending, I'll understand.
Yeah, it's because it's like
If
there's duality.
if it's a neutral ending, I'd actually be surprised.
Yeah, because like there's a duality. There's a duality when it comes to overshadowed. Overshadowed. It's like, damn, I done forgot what I was gonna say.
It's the Breaking Bad syndrome.
Yeah.
All these characters are protagonists. They make us endear for their cause, but the way they're going about it is not one that's legal or to be strived for. This is not a good way to go about something.
Like
but
dog,
because of the situation the characters are in, they quite literally had no other choice.
Yeah, like that one chapter where in chapter 2, where in that torture scene.
Yeah, nah,
That was out of pocket from her.
Yeah, that was very out of pocket.
But at the same time, you could say it was justified because she was really fucking angry. Like she had just lost somebody.
They did rob a very high underground mob boss but at the same time they killed her boyfriend.
Yeah, they killed her would-be boyfriend, and it's justifiable. And just imagine seeing somebody die and then immediately coming across the guy who killed him. Like that's how that would.
And then they try and kill you and your friend. Nah, you gotta go.
Yeah, and just like but basically last about Denise, so we can move on to the next one, is that basically there's a duality here. You hate her, you love her, you root for her, you want to see her get punched in the face.
Facts.
Yeah. All right. Now we got Shades. Shades is a character.
Shades was a cool character. I'm so. Oh. Never mind. I didn't say shit. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, but basically Shades is a very, very interesting character. Just by her.
Would it be spoilers to tell them now?
Who's viewing in chat? Honestly, I don't think there's anybody in the chat. So yeah, I mean, just like she's, by her small amount of background information, she was really cool.
Yeah, I did like her. Her dynamic with the crew really went well.
Her loyalty, dog. Like I think on a scale of loyalty, Shades was I think Shades takes up one of the most loyal characters.
She stuck to her guns.
Yeah, she stuck to her guns and fucking like the way it all ended for her, like it was surprising. Like nobody expected it.
Yeah, did she just get like?
She got ricochet. She got hit by a bullet ricochet.
Oh yeah, fucking Denise killed her.
Denise killed her. She felt fucking.
Will not be tolerated.
Like Denise fucking felt bad after that.
Yeah, did she almost kill herself?
I think she was
wait. I shouldn't have said that.
Now, I mean, there's nobody watching, honestly.
No, not that, but like YouTube.
Oh yeah, but like she oofed herself. I think
she reset her character. She tried to reset her character.
Yeah, she sent it to the nether. But like Shades is, I think I like Shades' suit. Shades is like, Shades is A tier. I'd say A tier.
Yeah,
A tier, because she has that fucking like she has that look like, hey, you don't want to fuck with this one. Like she was black? Yeah, she's black. Yeah.
Damn.
Her name is yeah. Her actual name is Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan.
Yeah, her actual name is Jordan. I never gave her a last name because she kept it. It made it where she kept that to herself. I was thinking about giving her own like kind of series before Overshadowed, but I'm like, you know what? I feel like Shades is like that character is just like, you should let her rest now.
Yeah, you don't bring her back.
Yeah,
I hate it more people brought her back than leave her the way she is.
Yeah, like I like to let the dead rest in peace. A lot of fucking people are dead in Overshadowed. People that we kind of good like Callie. Fucking Callie, guy.
Weed girl.
Weed girl, fucking. Callie was Japanese. Let me tell you that. Callie was Japanese, but dude, she was a fucking vibe.
she was cool. She was cool. No, when I say like did I like her? Not really. She was kind of iffy with me. I never really had any personal like connection with her. It was there. Like she was there to me. If she was on here, I'd probably put her at like C, maybe D.
Yeah, like, it's because I don't have a picture of Callie. I probably do have one, but it's in paper archive format. But yeah, like Callie's like also another loyal person to Denise and
I say she's like second loyal,
second very loyal.
Second shade.
Yeah. Okay,
now,
and then
on to young Ame.
well, basically classic Ame.
Yeah, classic Ame.
Classic Ame is fucking like it's nostalgic, right? But like it's nostalgic.
I'll probably put it at D, honestly.
Yeah, cause this is when she was in the fan fiction phase, not the Crimson fan fiction phase, but like Aka Mega Kill phase. I don't mention that a lot. I don't mention that part very much, but basically what she was serious back then. Can you believe that Ame was fucking serious back then? Impossible, dog. Ame takes everything as a fucking joke. Well, no, she didn't take everything as a joke.
Goes, it's like, my favorite color combination by far is white and red. So normally I would have put the design higher, but it's really bland.
Yeah, and she also has tape on the wrists.
There's no unique flair to it. She's basically wearing a hoodie and a skirt.
Yeah, that's basically she looks like the average main character.
It's not as if you let a 9-year-old customize a GTA character.
Yeah, basically she looks like that generic MC character from an anime that's supposed to stand out. Cause like dog, like the fucking original fanfiction Aka Mega Kill Crimson, well basically it was named Ame back then. Fucking setting it took place in a motherfucking forest half the time.
Forest.
Like the majority of it was like in. There was a part where it was a forest. Just imagine being in a forest, right? You're a fucking deer, and you see a dumbass with a white sweater and a red skirt, and you're like, "Damn, I gotta stay away from that motherfucker." It's just like she pops, but not in a really good way. She's bland.
Yeah.
And dog, she was edgy back. The fucking edgy as fuck, dog. And Yura was also introduced in that Aka Mega Kill.
Yeah, wasn't she like 13 lit or like what? She is 3 years. She's 10.
This is Ame was I think Ame was 16 in the older versions.
So yeah, Yura would have been 13.
And Yura was 15. Yura used to be 15. It's because
wait, 15.
Yeah, Yura used to be 15 because what happened is that there's like 3 times where the fucking storyline bumped up. And basically, if I bumped up their ages, might have had to change like some stuff. That's like because Ame used to be 17, and Yua used to be 15, and Amanda used to be Ame was 16, Yua was 15, and Amanda was 17, right? And so I basically added 1 to their ages, and now we have their ages now, right?
Which is 17, 19, and
16.
16.
Yeah, like Ame's 17, Amanda's 18, and Yua's 16. And yeah, just like you look at classic Ame, and you like look at her, she's like she does look younger.
Yeah, she does. I mean, she definitely looks younger, I'd say. But even then, it's still really bland.
Yeah.
It's nothing really to write home about.
Yeah.
Then there is Pokemon Ame season 1.
Well, not season 1, standard uniform.
Yeah, standard uniform.
Standard uniform. Oh,
like,
buddy boy, we could get into this and be here for 4 fucking hours and not be done.
Oh no!
It's just like everything that makes Pokemon 2000 Ame great is her fucking uniforms and her character. Like her character isn't like usual, like normal, like mainline Ame is. Her character is actually pretty good, to be honest. Like you could see that she's a good person who has everything under control.
She's probably like the good-willed Ame.
Yeah, because you can tell she can control her anger by like
How's that burger?
doing pretty good. But like you can tell,
the world worker.
World Burger, Agua Burger.
What?
Yeah, but like PKM and Alma's standard uniform, it's like they basically there's something about it that makes it like pop out at you, like you're seeing it, it's like damn.
It's definitely unique.
Yeah, and her hat as well. And in the first episode, in the Pokemon Crimson storyline, she didn't wear her hat, but she does wear her hat with it. Like because like I wasn't really willing to draw hats until Pokemon Crimson Part 3. Because Iltep uniform on it needed that hat. Okay, like that was an exception.
Yeah, the hat is the most essential part of a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah.
Without a hat, who are you?
Yeah, I think that hat makes it genuinely also more better as well. Her standard hat too. Like right, because it's a kill reference.
Oh yeah, fair. Yeah,
it's Senketsu's. And on the back of it, it references an old YouTube channel that I had, Team Senketsu. So like you could also like kind of say, oh yeah, she used to be in a team of some sort.
Ranking wise, I'll put it at B.
At a B.
It's good.
It's good.
I wouldn't say it's like amazing, like the greatest thing we've seen, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, and then her glove is also another kill reference.
Oh yeah, with the red glove.
The Sekiteko. Yeah, and just like basically like you could compare the both Ama's mainline and Pokemon Ama, and you'd feel like you get like they're two different characters.
Yeah, wait by the outfits. Yeah, you can definitely tell it different from the complete and utter swap of coloring. You got red and white to black and red.
Like drippy red, white and black. Like fucking that shit's oozing. The drip is oozing on that one.
The drip is immaculate.
The drip is immaculate, immeasurable. Okay, so now we got a competition. We got Iltep uniform.
Competition up here.
The competition.
Let's see.
Let's see. Like honestly, when it comes to it, my favorite uniform of all, it's the Iltep one. And the reason why it varies which one you look at is because each drawing that it had, it looked kind of more different in a way, right? Because the original Iltep uniform had a lot more wordiness on it and everything. And if you go and look in the animation, I'm gonna pull up the Pokemon Crimson Part 3, and like you can see it, like you'll know what I mean when I say that it kind of varies what she's wearing, like because it feels like it's something else, but it's not really. Like if you'll see my screen right now,
yeah, I do, and I see it.
Like dog, look, LeBron was in Pokemon Crimson Part 3, dog.
LeBron was in.
Like look at him, like if you look at my screen, like dude, LeBron James, and he fitted the fuck out. Adidas.
I'm surprised you wouldn't have gotten copyrighted for likeness.
No, it's more. YouTube just more really cares about just music. But like, let me pull up a view of Pokemon.
Or but LeBron James himself watched Crimson, and if he did, then your shit would have blown the hell up.
Yeah, like oh my god, I'm trying to really pull this shit up. Let me just mute the video so it's not blasting in my fucking ear. Let me find a good time. You'll see here, it's not really that good because I was animating it. I don't really put a lot of effort into the animation, like the way it comes out. But I know that there's a very specific like right here, like this is like the best frame that came out of Part 3. But like you can see, like it's a lot less wordy. Team USA, Iltep, Soria, 117, and then like right here, like the gold, the gold. I guess I call it the gold rim. I guess. The gold rim.
Yeah, it's sort of gold accent.
Yeah, gold accent, right? Like you look at it and you're like, you see it and you're like, she's in a competition.
Yeah. I can see what you're saying.
Like it just all varies on how it came out in the drawing. That would kind of decide its fate. But like I said, it's one of my favorite ones, right? But like I guess The only thing I don't like about her uniform is her shirt. The shirt. And that's what probably kicks that down to the C.
Yeah, I do agree with you. The shirt, the random black out of nowhere, or the gray, so to speak, it doesn't really fit well for. I had put it at C. Where were you gonna put it?
I was gonna put it like in C as well. Cause like the gray shirt.
Because everything else works so well. Because the white really sells. I'm in a competition. This is the moment of my life, and then the gray's just like, oh yeah,
It's like, hey!
I put this shit on because I was late.
It's just like I feel like if I went back, I maybe would have made that shirt be white and have a design on it, like a Pokeball on it. Like maybe it would have said
red, maybe like a sort of combination, well, a reverse of the combination. Well, no, the combination as well. Like have the shirt, like sort of red, like the little like how do I say it?
Like a combination of the colors.
Arrowhead downwards.
Oh yeah, let me
like,
pull up an image.
The golden rim.
Yeah,
Like, how do I explain it? Like how?
Like,
trying to think of it.
yeah, I was gonna let me show you like a little preview of that. Her shirt did have a design on it in the past. It's just I switched to my Be Right Back screen so nobody sees my files.
Do you make a show to shirt?
Yeah, I'm gonna show this. I'm just gonna pull it up real quick. It's just I'm browsing through my files to find it. Like, but her old her in the concepts she had a design on it, and the hat was very different back then. The hat had the gym logo from the Pokemon games on it. I can't fucking find it on here. I don't have it here. But yeah. But let me switch back to the main screen. Okay, transition. But like the gray shirt, that is what kicks it down to a C. If it had been any other color, maybe if it had a design and was a color that fit in it, it would be higher.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Now we get to champion uniform on it.
I put that at A.
It's just
The scarf.
yeah.
And the reason, the scarf.
Yeah, the scarf. Just fucking.
It basically goes along with the same reason that Gabriel is up there. It has story and character significance.
Yeah, and especially for Pokemon Ami's story, like back, like well, how do I say, like personal story for him.
Yeah, with Marsh and whatnot.
Yeah, with Marsh and it's just like it signifies that she won, but the scarf's just signifying who she met, and the scarf is signifying that person.
Who she had to win against.
Yeah, who she had to win against in that competition. Let's all be quiet for this one moment and let this part of Expeditions play. Yeah. Yo. Let's just let this part of Expeditions play. This is my fucking favorite. Wait, let me first get into detail. The most detailed thing in Expeditions is the fucking Delic Cup.
Alright, play it.
Yeah, okay. But let me tell you first. The most detailed thing in here is the fucking cup on it has.
The cup.
Delic. Like if you can't read the text on there, but but on the original animation file, there's text on there that says "scamming the shit out of you every day."
No way.
All right, so let's unpause it real quick.
National Pokemon League in
New York! Fuck yeah! God, I fucking yell too much in these animations, Doc.
To start, you must have someone as your replacement to battle and most of the matches here. One Pokemon is your
You're just now noticing that?
battle 8
Yeah.
different Pokemon gyms that are affiliated.
You're just now noticing you are a very loud person.
Dog, I just love this part of Expeditions, dog. It's just fucking hilarious. This upcoming part.
Of the National Pokemon League that are located in other states.
Los Angeles, California. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
New Orleans, Louisiana. Nashville, Tennessee. Miamisburg, Ohio. Honolulu, Hawaii. And the final one being in New York City.
Fuck your life, Bing Bong.
Dog, that was just fucking rapid fire slandering. Fucking, I think the city that got it though. Just like I think the one that I slammed it the most, you felt like a whole fucking like that shit was personal. Was Los Angeles.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque, dumb. And just like
Nashville, Tennessee. Freddy Freddy with a whiskey. Bottle.
The reason why I even put Tennessee as an official location for one of the gyms and expeditions was just to make that joke.
I've been
And
to Nashville before. It's actually pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. Like, now I actually want to go to fucking Tennessee one day.
I've been to Tennessee. I've been to Nevada. Where else have I been? I've been to Louisiana.
Louisiana. Yeah. The places I've been to are I went to a place called Kima, Texas. I went to Puerto Peñasco. Juarez is fucking hellhole. Don't go there. I've been to Rioso, Cloudcroft. Cloudcroft's fucking beautiful, man.
Really?
Yeah, like you should go there. Like fucking, like all there is just like when you go, like preferably go there in the spring, because like when you go up there, there's like this dew which you see, like kind of like a not a too big of a fog, but like it's like it kind of not obstructs your view, but like it's a nice thing, right? Like it's all fresh up there, right? The fucking water sounds, creeks and everything, the forest, like that fucking shit's amazing. In fact, I actually took some pictures there on my other phone, my Samsung, that were supposed to be used for kind of like concepting things for glitching the system. That's beautiful there, man. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to fucking show the slandering part of the parts of the cities. But when you look at her, like when you look at her champion uniform, you see that she's made it. She made it out the hood, right? But you see the scarf, and the scarf is just like something that brings her down.
Yeah, it's quite literally dragging her by the throat.
Yeah, and here's a little funny joke. It's like an uncanny thing that wherever she is, no matter if there's no wind source or if there's a wind source or not, her scarf is always will probably be flying.
Really?
Like they'll be like for example like for well actually when we show her ID, let me show you her ID for National Colonial League.
I just noticed on like the right alphabet ABC phonics series Pokemon.
Yeah, like this is what I meant by uncanny. Like even if there's no wind source, her fucking scarf is flying. Because look at her ID, and the scarf is flying. Like if you're taking your ID, your state ID, there's no fucking wind in there. It's probably very depressing in there. And dog, let me tell you, they ain't got they only got a fan for probably the guys that work there.
Also, April 5th.
April 5th, 2003. Because these animations, the Crimsonverse animations, are taking place in. They're still taking place in 2022.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
So this is like modern day.
Yeah, this is modern day in a way. Yeah. And like fucking dude, I literally had to look at my own state ID and kind of make this look legit. Like if you would look at it, like if this was kind of real, if it was a real thing, Pokemon was real. Like if I would be thinking, what would this ID look like, and how would I make it look real if it was in a Pokemon context? Like it's a pretty good ID. I mean, I fucking spent like maybe like 30 minutes making this.
I mean, maybe I have like more on like the outside, more like the rims or the edge of it, probably.
Yeah, but back to Pokemon.
Cheerless.
Yeah, back to Tears. Like she's going through a lot, and you can see it's not very visible in expeditions, but well, it is visible in expeditions from like when the episode starts, but it's passed off. It's just like, oh, okay, yeah, but like it's not. It's meant to be something that you don't think it's big. Like the scarf, just the scarf symbolism is very strong.
And as for both Yua and Pokemon Yua and Amanda, I'd say put them at B along with their canon counterparts.
Yeah, because like I said, like Yua's Elite Four design, it's good, right? But like I guess it would still kind of fall with this one, right? It's still kind of generic in their sense. And then Amanda is just like a literal rip of Amez, except that, like, you know, like dude, when I was making expeditions, Amanda, And when I was making Pokemon Amanda, I kept getting confused and I kept subconsciously drawing Pokemon on this uniform.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. And then yeah, basically, there's not a lot of artwork of Pokemon Amanda, because she's not really that important in the first 3 parts of Pokemon Crimson.
Yeah, she's joined up very brief. Well, if and whenever you are able to continue making stuff for.
Pokemon Crimson.
By the way, did your Adobe stuff ever come back?
I'm gonna ask the guy that I know if it should be if they're starting to register it now, like tomorrow.
What's up?
I'm gonna have to ask my guy that I know who can get me it if they've already registered the credentials. Okay, but like basically her Pokemon Amanda's uniform would go in B. There's along with like the others right here. And then so now we have probably, I think we have like one of like the tallest fucking characters in Crimsonverse actually. And that's fucking Marsh.
It's Marsh.
Yeah, it's fucking like whenever you look at Marsh, he always comes out fucking tall for some reason. And then but like basically what I like about Marsh's design is somewhat personal because somebody else kind of made her design. Somebody else made her design and decided what the aspects were. She's got the whole fucking trench coat, the sleeveless trench coat, and under it,
the sleeveless trench coat looks good.
the sleeveless trench coat, and under that trench coat is the gray shirt, which suffers the same issue from Iltep Ame, which suffers the same issue from that. The green like sweater. The green long sleeve that she has on her, that has a kind of like a tracksuit design on it to it, and then the number 18 on it. The scarf is what really pops out about her design, and then the mask is like a direct reference to Overshadowed. Yeah, and then. Yeah, and then she got the black biker gloves like Gilo does.
Do it a third time. Do it again there. I dare you.
Yeah. And but like, what would you? What would you? Yeah. What would you put? What would you have to say about Pokemon about Marsh?
Pokemon Marsh?
Yeah.
I mean, her design is pretty good. What's the trick? Oh, I can't see it.
Oh, yeah, you can't see. Hold on, let it go through. And do you see it now?
Yes, now I do. So the trench coat and the green, the white and green combo with the scarf goes really well along with the mask that prevents her from sounding normal. And what she did is also a unique one too. It's definitely different from what you usually see. It has the Yua syndrome, if that makes sense. It's similar to what the others have, but it has something in it that makes it different, i.e. the mask, the scarf, the trench coat.
She actually in her Iltep uniform, Marsh, she actually is wearing contact lenses, colored contact lenses.
Oh yeah, and colored contact lenses.
Your colored contact lenses and stuff like to really conceal her identity, right? Because she takes that a lot.
Yeah, she's taking all these measures to cloud herself to make sure nobody, not cloud herself from any outside recognition that she doesn't want. So I'll put it at A, not S tier like Denise maybe. Well, maybe S tier, but I'd say A to split the difference really.
Yeah, and then like basically. All her whole character is just based off of fucking eggs, which is just laughable now, because like she doesn't speak and all that, right, and everything, but like she's that mysterious like figure. Like you get mystery from her, but then you see her appearance, it's just like, man, this guy's really gonna fuck me up in a fight, are they? like you said, Yua syndrome. Like it's something that stands out about her. You know what's ironic? You know what's very ironic?
What's up?
Pokemon Ame and Pokemon and Marsh are next to each other now. Oh. I'm sorry to do a Pokemon Ame like that. Damn.
No loyalty.
Just play that fucking. Oh hell no! Let me play that. Oh hell no!
And then,
man.
then you have regular. Is that regular Marsh?
Yeah, hold on, wait, just wait.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Oh, just with action.
Just fucking. Oh hell no! This is a scrapped design. This is a kind of like a bonus that was supposed to be used in the epilogue, but it never did. An AI originally generated this, and then I just drew it my own way. I drew it my own way. But the black, gold, and white are what catch the eye. My motherfucking phone's ringing. Give me a moment.
Answer that shit.
Hello. Yeah.
Mute yourself.
Okay, so what's it called? That's a scrap design and AI made it. I didn't use it because, well, I just didn't use it. I just didn't really. It looked cool when it first came out, but then I'm like, the epilogue should because
I don't really like it.
it was intended.
I usually like black. Is that yellow? Is it supposed to be like yellow?
It's a goldish accent, but like it's because like I mentioned before, the epilogue had a lot of takes on it. Right, one epilogue script was supposed to be set where Marsh calls Amit to her apartment. Then there was a whole bunch of other ones. Like there was one supposed to be where the epilogue would take place after, like directly after the events, directly after what happened in Pokemon Crimson Part 3, where they're evacuating everybody, right? And then like Marsh and Amit are, I wouldn't say talking, right, but Amit's talking. And so they're like, hey, I kind of know you from somewhere, right? Like, you know, they're in that place, like, you know how in the movie where, like, at the end, everyone's like helping clean up, like that whole after the whole explosion happens, and then you hear that music that goes, like it closes out, and then it shows everyone picking up. That's what the epilogue was supposed to be, kind of like that. It was supposed to be like the final notes in the Pokemon Crimson song. But like this design came out from where? It's because if I use this design, it would have to mean that it would be an actual continuity error, because Marsh was wearing her standard EL-type uniform in part 3, and she has to wear it in the champion in the battles, right? So seeing this would be a continuity error.
Yeah. But just in general, I'd put it at D.
I don't
like the design.
And here's another thing: you can also see her face.
Well, she took off the mask.
Yeah, she took off her mask because now you can actually see her face. You can actually see her face because now in expeditions it doesn't matter to her anymore, because she's had that burden taken off of her now. So like it's kind of it's symbolic. Like Amit's taking the whole thing. It's like the two have literally switched places. So I guess this one would kind of be in D tier, personally. Like the gold and white go the gold, white, and black go massive, dummy, stupid, good, right? But like it doesn't really would fit. I don't really see Marsh wearing this combination of color.
Yeah, it really and like as far as personality goes, black and gold is a very, very, how do I say it?
Vibrant. Yeah.
Like flamboyant color, and she is none of those.
She's none of those. She's fucking like dog. She dissed the shit out of Pokemon Ame, but she left her ass speechless. It's just like I was like, if I win this match, can I see your face? Like no. It's like I won't tell anybody, and then she's like, eat a dick and fuck off.
All right, God of War, put it in cringe tier. No words needed.
Yeah. And that one. Okay, now we got our girl Gardevoir. Ah, fucking Gardevoir is just amazing. Gardevoir is my favorite character of the whole fucking Crimson verse.
Cringe tier.
Cringe tier. She wouldn't let that shit slide, dog.
She doesn't even wear any clothes.
But her
She
design,
has no clothes.
Her design, though, her design kind of is Yua syndrome. Her design colors are literally of Yua.
If you is in there, she's there.
Yeah, like for example, like basically, mainline Yua is basically Gardevoir is the incarnate of mainline Yua.
Now that I think about it, it makes sense.
Yeah, like you can see, you can't really feel Yua, but like the colors it's giving, it'll remind you of Yua. Because since Gardevoir is the third member of Pokemon Crimson, right? Because Crimson doesn't really form in the Pokemon Crimson story, but like she makes up for it. She makes up for mainline absence of Yua, because Pokemon Crimson Yua is kind of not Amanda, but she's basically in Pokemon Crimson. We get a glimpse of what Yua was before she died. So like, I guess Gardevoir's design is like, I like it. I really love her design just as much as the Iltep uniform one. But at the end of the day, like you said, she ain't got no motherfucking clothes on. But the least we could do for her is put her in D.
Fair.
Yeah.
Wait, cringe is like really, really bad. I thought the cringe was just like a funny meme thing, but
Yeah.
if we're doing this is a seriously thing, I'd say play out D.
Yeah. Okay. And then Joshua. Joshua's he's also got the whole like kind of tracksuit has, but he has like the fucking collar tracksuit. You know what I mean? Yeah, like his tracksuit has a collar and everything.
Yeah,
And,
he has something different.
yeah, like he looks like, when you see him with his rifle and you see like the little reticle on his left eye. That one, it tells you like something like, hey, this dude comes from motherfucking future. Like not too far into the future.
Maybe I'm better than A because it had. Wait, what's that? Is that? See, like a little bit of blue. Is that?
Blue. That's actually you. I mean, that's actually Amanda next to him.
Oh.
Yeah, it says cropped out. I have to crop that out. So like, I guess you would kind of go in A, right? After all, he's one of the few characters that can square up.
It's not samey. It's definitely different. It's only a little bit above it because of that. Not because of the collar thing. The collar thing isn't too much of a thing something to write home. But
Yeah.
it's definitely different from
the main color scheme, from the main Crimson color scheme. Like he breaks it in a good way.
Isn't it ARTX?
It's
69?
It's 30. You could just call it 3090 Amma. The 3090 Amma actually came out pretty drippy in this version that we're seeing right now, because she usually wears her jacket tied to her waist.
Yeah, she wears it like the white shirt with the fucking
with Yua's sweater.
And that design, I don't really know how I feel about that one. I don't.
But like,
I don't like that.
When you're looking at her right now, when she has her jacket on, and then the white shirt, and then you see on her neck Yua's sweater and her gloves, you kind of get like, hold on, give me a moment, wait. Hello. Okay. Okay, so look, dog. What's it called? If I gotta put my dog aside, my parents are home. I'm not ending the stream, right? But in the meantime, if you're like, for the record, you could explain Crimson. Just try not to. Don't spoil like majority of Overshadowed, I guess, right? So like that way you can keep everyone busy, right?
Yeah, sure, but
Okay, so I'll be right back.
all right. So a little bit of knowledge of Overshadowed sort of goes into the beginning of the Crimson lore, so to speak, and it revolves around the adventures of these two characters, Denise and Cynthia, or Cynthia. Her nickname is Cyanide. they get into a little bit of shenanigans with some people that are on the wrong side of life, and some on the good side, and because of the situation that they're in, and they are forced to a life of crime. It's a long list of events that happen, but in order to find out, you'd have to read it, and trust me, it's very good. And as far as the Crimson Lord goes with everything. It follows the adventures of three characters: Ame, Sora, Sora, and Amanda dos Santos. They partake on a bunch of different shenanigans, ranging from killing somebody over PS5, getting free games, and just overall bullshit. There's a lot more that goes into it once it hits a bit more serious points of the story. But otherwise, mainly consists of those three just doing whatever the hell. Um, so old Ame, I probably put her at like C if we think about it, because she's basically just Ame with like basically Ame but older, and she has that little flair to her and whatnot. But the thing is, her jacket is actually inverted. The red, the red that would normally always cover the middle is now white, and the outside side of her shirts are red and white, just like the normal ones. But the inside of the shirt is now white, and I feel it's different. Yes, because obviously she got older, but it doesn't feel like she's like grown, so to speak. She feels the same like her younger self, so to speak. I would say old, but she's old, but she just seems like Ame a little bit older, and with little to no design wise, any changes that are very noticeable for her. So I'll probably put her at C. As far as the one holding the sword, I'm not too sure on who that one is, so I'd probably skip that one for now. And the blue and white Amanda with the scars on her, I think is from a alternate universe where Ame and Yua are dead, and she's dealing with a lot of mental trauma involving them. She is not in the best condition right now, but she definitely has that ragged experience. Like, she's been through a lot mentally and physically, with all the bloodied, ragged and torn pieces of her body, not pieces of her body, but like clothing.
Yeah.
It has definitely done a number on her.
Yeah. All right. So what I was saying before is that, yeah. Thank you for taking the stream for a bit. What I was saying about 3090 Yama is that you can see every bit of crimson on her. Like, and it's kind of sad, like because you based on 3090's past. Like you see the red tracksuit with Ame, but you also see Yua's undershirt, and then you see Yua's gloves, and then 3090 also uses Yua's katana, and then that's and there's not really, you can't really see Amanda on her, but like if you see already Yua on,
I would say that the Amanda part comes from the white. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. Now that I look at it, it doesn't.
Yeah, like, she's older. She's still the oldest variant in the Crimson Verse. She's 57.
Yeah, I actually didn't notice the Yua shirt underneath. I didn't notice it until you actually spoke up on it. I had said earlier that I thought she was a C because it you would think that having that similarity, like she hasn't changed from her original self sort of look, like feeling for her, but I don't see it. You would think that she would have grown older with her design, but it feels like she's holding on too much to her past, which I guess you could say is a part of her character, and in that case, it works out fine. But if you were trying to sort of say that she she is like she's older, a little bit more experience, has gone through the ringer a bit, I'd say her design should speak out with that.
Yeah,
That she
like
loses that flamboyant color and change for something a bit more practical for her work.
yeah, like she looks more mature, and like you said, there's something
Yeah,
holding her
more
back.
mature.
There's something holding her
But
back.
the
and
reason
could
you had
say-
earlier was having you a shirt and you as accessories and things like that. It definitely makes sense because Ame would be the type of person to not let things go, especially family.
Yeah, because like for example, like the way in her original design, she's always wearing her jacket tied, right? And so you could say that she's holding on to a piece of herself with that jacket.
Yeah, and it's an actual coping mechanism that people have for certain things like that. So it's more than reasonable.
Yeah, and then she keeps you a sword. She uses her sword as well. And then I guess we put it at a B tier. At a B
Yeah,
tier.
B tier.
Because
I'm
she's
B tier.
been through a lot.
Yeah, she's definitely been through a lot, and from what you described earlier, it makes logical sense in the design choice. Though I feel like it definitely could have been stronger. It's fine the way it is.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're moving on to CY 2020 on it. Crimson Year, from the Crimson Year trilogy universe.
So
This
say a little
is-
bit about her to me, because even I don't know that.
Because
No, she is.
so this one is where she puts on Senketsu, and in the Year trilogy, where they need to defeat the AI that Joshua created that went rampant, right? And so she puts on Senketsu and she gets the abilities, right? And it's a homage to Kill la Kill, the whole eye, kind of the skimpiness, I guess, right? And it's also another reference to her classic look, right? Basically, it's supposed to look revealing, I guess. I don't know, since that's how it went into Kill la Kill, when the Kill la Kill ways, right? And if you can't see her eye, but her eyes, it has Senketsu's eyes on it. And I guess this one didn't really age well with me, because when I look at it now, when I first created it, I'm like, damn, this is cool. It's like, you know,
Yeah,
it's like
it sort of just looks like young classic anime, but with like showing a bit more skin.
yeah, and it kind of suffers from like how Marsh I call the one that's in cringe the Marsh one. I call that one forgiven. I call that one the forgiving uniform. But it kind of makes the same vibe as that one. It's that it came out good and it looked really good when it was first made. But as time went on, when I look back on it now, it's not something that I would really show somebody because it was epic. I'd really just show them because, oh yeah, here's this thing that I made, right? And when it's not on here is the Senketsu version of Amanda, and I feel like that one's also would be placed in the cringe one.
I'd say that anime design goes in cringe.
Yeah, because it was good for the meantime, but when you go back on it, it's like
It's not good. I don't see really any redeeming qualities in it. No, obviously no offense.
No,
Because I don't
we're
wanna,
being
like-
honest. We're being honest here. Because if we were being biased, we would have put fucking everything in S.
Fair.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have Gits Amanda, who is such a mystery that I'm not even going to begin to get talking into. But all I know is like all I can tell you is like glitch in the system kind of takes
I'm
place in
pretty sure
the
her-
Last of Us type thing.
I'd actually put her up there at A with the rest of them.
Yeah,
Because her design with all the characters in A, you can tell what's happened to them. Most of them. Now I'd say probably Marsh would be one that wouldn't be included in that, or probably Shades.
yeah. Well,
Maybe Shades. No, maybe Shades. Shades could stay up there. All the characters in A you could tell have been through something. Like
Yeah.
their design tells you their story more than the actual story does itself.
Yeah.
Like Gabriel, hard worker. Shade, very professional. Champion, Ame with the scarf on it. Token to somebody that she used to know. Copyright,
Yeah.
trademark.
Trademark. And then Marsh.
I wouldn't really say you could say like, oh yeah, she's definitely been through a lot. It's kind of ambiguous. You would need a little bit of context to know. But
Yeah,
I mean,
I could pull that
you can
concept
still
right
get
now, like for Marsh. I could pull that up right now. Let me just go to here. Where is it? All pages. Where's Marsh? Layla Marshhouse. The one with the full name, actually. A few characters.
Oh
even
my
have
god,
full
the
names.
only piece of art of Cynthia on the top right.
Yeah, just fucking right here, just fucking tired as hell. And then this, like, you could like her backstory, and it tells you Layla is only seeing her champion attire, right here. And then from her journal entry, journal entries are probably the most like important things for Pokemon Crimson. And then Layla's story is a tale of escaping a terrible home and chasing her dreams, which her peers didn't support. So basically, she's a runaway. That's all like her backstory is. She's a runaway, and most of her anonymity, like she takes it seriously. She doesn't want to be recognized for running away. Yeah, because Miamisburg, Ohio, that's a very important location in Pokemon Crimson. And her logs deliver more context in it. And then the trivia. Her logs confirm she was being sued by a fan when she assaulted when said fan tried to unmask her. She won the lawsuit due to ill tips of lawyers on her side. She got assaulted.
Also, I was just looking at the most popular videos on your channel, and the Grimace Shake is top 5.
Damn, that one's going up. That one's going up.
Because the fucking the Grimace Shake, it's funny as hell.
Yeah, but like and then when we're talking about like Gits Amanda means glitch in the system. Gits Amanda basically, like, my god, you look at her and you're like, damn, she's been through what? She's going. She kind of been through.
The ringer is an understatement. She's been through the trenches.
Like you could probably mix all the trauma that 3090 Yama has, and basically in basically 3090 is, and you could say would be inspired. I don't know what it is, but you could say they kind of relate on a scale, I guess, somewhat, right? But like you see the tape on her wrists, they're kind of bloody. And they're kind of bloody, right? Amanda herself in the Gits version, she's very bloody. Her jeans are torn from the knees specifically. Basically, like, that's also another visual thing. Her hair is all messed up, and we know Amanda's a well-kept person. She always keeps her hair.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Fucking things being goober on me. There we go. Got it.
All right, but like you can see, like, Amanda's a very well-kept person. When you look at her right here, like, for example, right here, like, you see her and she's like, okay, she's trying to take care of herself. And when you see her in Gits, she's like, there's something very wrong. There's something very wrong.
He's
like, she's seen stuff
deep end.
she's seen stuff that's kind of, that you would say, that kind of traumatizes her, but she's still going. But her mental fortitude is keeping her going. Like, you can see she's tired. You can see she's tired. Where would you put this one?
I'd definitely put that in A. Maybe even an S.
Yeah, I think I would go with S. It's telling a story. Her design tells a story.
And then her sleeves are rolled up. If I just showed somebody, Ame, not Ame, but that Amanda, they'd be like, damn, like, what the hell happened to her?
Yes, I mean, it's a long story, but I haven't even revealed a crumb of Gits information. I'm gonna keep it that way for a while. Okay, now we got alternate Michael and Mint.
Michael and Mint.
Yeah, like right here. Basically, I'm gonna keep it very short. Alternate was sacrificed for Crimson, and this one was supposed to be like a fanfiction continuation of Kill la Kill. It came back in the Crimson verse solely because of nostalgia. I wanted to. I was like, you know what? Let's just bring them back. Let's make them canon. And let me tell you that mint does not look mint. It was never mint colored back then. And then but basically, I think I could pull up an image. Actually, I think, dude, you know how I told you I put in my phone charge?
Yo, what's up?
It was 5% when I put it to charge. It's 80 now.
80.
80.
Damn, bro, what you got? What type of phone charger you got? You have like shit got lightning bolt speed.
It's USB-C to lightning cable. You know how most chargers from Apple are using that C port instead of the normal USB one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's that one, but for some reason that one charges it so damn fast. Like, dude, now it's 95.
What?
Like in a matter of like minutes.
Your phone should be fried if it going that speed.
Lightning speed. Okay, let me show an image. So I can actually blow up that image view of alternate. Okay, so I don't even think you can see it from with the glare of this. Oh, you can kind of see it. Like, you can see, like, Michael, I always praised Michael's design because, I'll send it to you on Discord. I'll send it to you on Discord so I can blow it up on there and show everyone. Okay, let me see here. Let me just pull it up, send it. Okay, and then when I send it, I'm gonna blow it up and show it on stream. Like, you see, you can see, like, right here, you'll see, or I can open it up in browser so it can be even bigger. Alright, so you see, like, Michael, he looks very older. He looks much older. Like, he looks like, if you look at original Michael from year one, he looks like a damn fetus compared to now. But now he looks.
Mint with the purple blade.
Yeah, like there's like hard images.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, like there's like they look like. What's funny about Michael is that his design keeps changing, but nobody notices it.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, didn't the design in the fucking wasn't he in the Grimace Shake episode?
He was in the Grimace Shake episode, but like what I mean is that the colors on his jacket will sometimes go from a hot pink, like reddish pink, to just to a normal to the normal default crimson dark red. Like, and then like you can see here, when he's not transformed, the eye will go back here, but when he is, the eye will go up here. Whenever he speaks, it's always gonna be like this, like, you know, Denise's mask. Whenever he speaks, then he'll speak with that kind of mouth, with like just with Senketsu's mouth.
That's
Like,
actually cool.
Like he is he's second to most powerful in the Crimson Rouge.
Makes sense.
But
And then
like
what
the only thing about him is that the only way that he's nerfed is that he needs the jacket to be powerful. Without the jacket, he ain't shit.
the jacket gives him power.
Yeah.
Now, what about Mint?
Mint? I like Mint. She, no pun intended, but she looks fresh, like a mint. And then I don't know. I forgot what this message was supposed to be. Oh yeah, this says exceed. This says exceed.
3x3. Yep. Exceed.
Exceed, yeah. And I kind of go abstract with some designs because I have my art has the same face syndrome, where all the faces look the same, and so I really rely on not too extravagant clothing designs, but like designs that were, when you see them, you're like, you affiliate them with, you associate it with them. Like, you can see her eyes are also mint colored, the same one, and she has the two lines right here. That's supposed to be a hairpin or of some sort, but like,
Right.
yeah, on her hair right here. Yeah, but like, she looks fresh, no pun intended, right? I guess we would be reviewing them as a literal pair because they're in the same image. But I think since Michael's the one in this image that stands out. Yo,
Yeah. What's
yeah.
up?
I'm saying that Michael's the one that stands out in that image, right there.
Yeah,
But, like,
Michael most definitely stands out the most
yeah, but in
between
regards,
the mid.
yeah, because basically he's making up for what Mint doesn't have.
If we're combining them, A. If they're separate, Michael would be Mint and C.
Yeah, I guess we'd have to combine them in total because they're always. Cause we'll put them in A for now, or we could put them in B to split it. To
Yeah, actually, put
even
them in B. I put them in B.
Yeah, we're gonna put them in B. Sangrama is very fucking complicated. I swear. Sangrama is if Ame was Goku Black without all the powers and everything, just a bad person.
Ame Black Ame.
He's looking just a Miguel everything. But Sangram is a very bad person. A very, very bad person.
More so than the one.
Like
than the-
Yua is
I can speak. Damn it.
like Yua is a good person compared to Sangrama. Sangrama killed Amanda, and then she keeps Yua alive for some wicked tortured reason. Like basically, she's the Joker in the Crimson Verse. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically Sangrama is the Joker of the Crimson Verse. Like,
Yeah,
like
how guys are like fucked up and mentally insane.
yeah. And this time, Sangrama is the one that sold her soul.
Oh, so this is like a what if like Ame was the one where Ame, you know, did deal instead of Yua?
Yeah, because Yua's dead in that universe. She killed Yua.
Oh, she offed her? Ew.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. She keeps Yua alive for wicked, sick reasons. Just to see her suffer. Amanda got the sweet release of death. Yeah, so but basically,
she's been held in Yua captive for Lord knows how long.
yeah, and like when you look at her, you see like for example, it tells a story. Like you see her in black, but the combinations of the colors. Her shirt is gray, and the tracksuit is black, and she's got Yua's gloves, which is actually a pretty common thing between most of the designs. Is that some of them will have Yua gloves, but like hers is telling a story. It's mostly dark colors, and when you know about Sangrama, she's a dark character. Hell, I mean, look, she has painted fangs on her under her mouth of blood.
Oh, hold on, I'm gonna send another one to your friend.
Yeah. Okay, but like it's telling a story. The blood painted on her face is also this like it's offering it gives an ominous thing, and it gives like it tells you like a threat level detected.
Omega level. Right.
Like, but her design is like I wouldn't. It's like where would I? It's like I'm thinking where would I really put this? Because if I put it on A, I don't feel like it doesn't go in A, but I feel like I put it in.
It really. If I want to be honest, let me look at it. Both for seconds.
Yeah, you have it in the Discord.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you have it in your Discord.
Really?
Messages.
I'll probably put it in C.
See,
like it's Yua but Ame. If we're being real, Ame Yua.
yeah,
Ame.
just very bad. Just like very bad of a person. So we'll put her in the C.
Yeah, we'll put her in C. She's not like very bland and simplistic like the classic Ame and you know God of War, which is again isn't bad, but it still would be better if they were something that you know paid homage to Ame, other than being Ame, because she's wearing black and gray. The only gray that you'd see on Ame is from her pants. Everything else would be straight from Yua.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we have SA 2004, Ame and Yua. There, I just love their suit designs. Cause like
the spider designs, and even outside of it, I really like it.
yeah, cause the way the spider is drawn.
Ame has that Spider Gwen haircut, I forget what that haircut
The
was
side
called.
parted, I guess. Side parted, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah, like a little bit of a side cut. It fit for her, and the fact that she was a combination of Tony and Peter at the same time, also pretty good. Good idea.
And that she's rich.
Yeah, she's rich. And then Yua trying to like follow in her footsteps, but is always like, is she trying to follow in her footsteps?
She is trying to follow in her footsteps.
Like follow in her footsteps and always like, yeah, this ain't for you.
And like
I really like the dynamic.
like she's teaching
And-
her.
Yeah, she's like she's a mint. What's the
Like
word?
Peter B.
What's-
Parker
what's it
and
mean?
Miles Morales in the first movie. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'll tell you a fun fact about SA 2004 Ame. She's a straight edge.
You said a straight edge?
Yeah, she doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke, she doesn't do anything.
Wow.
Yeah, I feel like everybody else in the Crimson Wolf should just start clowning on her immediately.
Yeah. Oh, you pussy.
Like, and the hardest thing about making what was when I was making those suits was that the mask, because I had everything down, everything looked amazing, right? But a mask would ultimately decide whether it came out good. The mask came out pretty good in my opinion, right? And in hell, like it has a web design on it, and that's what that makes it pretty
Somebody
good.
saw somebody walk across the screen with a shirt.
Yeah, that was my dad. And he's just close the door.
Yeah, that's fine. But if we were ranking them, I'd say that
Yeah, like we're ranking them both, right?
both of them.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? I'm leaning towards S because Ama's suit is just really stands out in anywhere you put it.
Yeah, it's very very different from normal. It doesn't have that red and blue, that iconic red and blue you would think, and it's definitely not. Like, this is very rare. It's pink. Wait, is that red or pink?
That's actually the actual crimson color. The real,
Crimson?
yeah, that's actual crimson. No pun intended.
Yeah,
Wait, dude. I forgot. You know what? The only reason why I'd included that one was because we're going to be ranking Yua on that one. The next one is Pokemon is Ame. So like basically we can put her in S now. Like you see it next to it, Accessoria.
Yeah, I put them both at S. You're right.
Yeah,
The
S.
design is unique. It's not really like clapping off of any already existent. Well,
And do the black accents, the black accent on her thighs. Like you see them, like the little kind of like half diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like that one's also pretty good. I need to close my door.
Yeah, somebody opened it.
Yeah, okay, but like the black accents are really going for it and everything. And like she's rich, dog. I mean, she's rich. And in her bio, she never forgets where she came from. Like dog, like look how long her bio is in the Crimson Wiki.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's
really
pretty
big.
It's really like I spent like I think I spent 2 days making it. I spent 2 days making it. Name page. Basically, it's the whole origin story of her. Okay, where's SA 2004? Like, I mean, look at that. There's a whole lot of care into this page.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
dude,
good.
I love that one. I just love this one. This is her old suit is canon.
You scrolled through so much that the screen started lagging.
Yeah, but like, if you see her old suit her old suit is actually canon. Like she didn't immediately make the one she has now.
Old ass Ahmed. Old ass Ahmed.
Old.
Spider Ahmed. Main Ahmed.
Yeah, like this is like the whole that Spider-Man pointing thing, the pointing meme. Look at them, bro. Like the Adidas, because in the A1770 universe,
I like how Main Ahmed looks. He looks so like surprised, so to speak, and Spider Ahmed looks pissed out of her mind.
yeah, just they're probably it's the whole Crimson effect. They're probably arguing over some dumb shit.
It should be a general rule in Crimson in which you like there's gonna one way or another you're gonna encounter some bull, and the only way out of it is to argue your way out or shoot your way out.
Yep. I highly doubt that they're arguing about something serious. Well, actually, wait. If we're talking in the context of season 2, the only thing they would probably be arguing about is how to differentiate each other, because they're all named Alan.
You got Spider, Old, Main.
Hold on,
He's like, I'm the main, bro. I'm the main Ahmed. No, I'm the main Ahmed. No,
It's like, Doc, I'm the main character.
I'm the biggest bird. Nah, I'm not the biggest again.
Yeah, when we see the other old one. Oh, look how terrible that looks, Doc. This would immediately go in like below Crim, just as like its own little special place in hell.
Oh man, I don't know.
It's like do not let
That right there, that's some 2000 Sonic OC Edge right there.
Yeah, that's the edge right there. Like I mean, her hair, it seemed
The mask is the mask looks more like a beard than a mask.
like the mask is just, and then the whole webbing thing, it just looks terrible. If this had been on the list, if I had remembered this one, this would have been its own little
cringe.
No, it wouldn't be going to cringe. It'd be going into its own little corner to just rot in hell.
It's the rot corner.
Like it looks better. Like if she didn't have her, she looks better without her mask in this one. But then you just remember the mask.
The mask
exists.
or the hair.
Yeah, like this gives off Peter, the Indian Peter Parker vibes before it even existed. Yeah.
Parker.
And then when you look at this one's fresh. This one's Mr. Clean. Like you look at everything and it's all everything is in line. Look at the fingers from her gloves. Like and then you look at her mask, you look at the spiders, like they look clean.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's clean, like straight out the dishwasher.
Straight up dishwasher.
So
That's
yeah,
the weirdest way I've ever seen anyone compliment anything. Straight up dishwasher.
is that it came out the dishwasher, and what do things come out of? The suit came out the dishwasher. Do you know what it came out as? Clean.
Washing machine with this one.
Yeah. Okay. And then now this one was intended right here where my mouse is hovering. This is where we were supposed to be judging.
I put the same one with Yua and Ame in it S tier as well because it's quite literally the same thing.
Yeah, but like I think in this one the original intention was to judge Yua's design on here.
Oh, Yua's?
She looks too much like Miles.
Yeah, too much like Miles. I can agree with you on that one.
Like I mean, like the spider logo on her looks pretty badass for her, right? But in all senses, it's like you're really just looking at. I feel like you're just looking at Miles, but he's just in a different color. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't belong in cringe, but it would probably be in D.
Yeah. Yes. C.
It would be in D because like I said, when you see her, it's just like, oh, probably this is just Miles in a different color, right?
Recoloring. Okay. Yeah, I can agree with you on that one.
Okay.
He's good.
All right. I mean, then we got a duplicate Marshall here. I don't know why. We could ignore that. Okay, so now we have Crimson versus Kiwi.
S.
S. Look at the color. The colors are going so well for her.
The colors, the scarf, and the little holographic bow, amazing.
Yeah, and like the one thing I like, I asked Kiwi about this one. I told her when I showed her the concept, she really liked the white on blue, but she saw the version where I had the white shirt on it. And I felt like if I include the white shirt, there'd already be too much white on it as well. Like I mean, I don't want to flashbang the viewer, right? But I was thinking maybe if
Yeah,
I
you
put it
don't
in
you don't
black,
want.
And plus, this is going to be a lot of work trying to get the same vibration over and over again. Vibrant.
yeah, like and the black kind of like establishes that she's right there, and when you put her, like for example, over like in a background, right? And then the holographic. Every time I draw art of Kiri, I make the bows appear holographic. They are in her 2.0 model, but I add detail to make them look holographic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like this one we own an S tier, right here, along with.
Yeah, I don't really think we need to.
Yeah, we
debate on
really
that
don't.
one.
We don't need to debate on that one, honestly. And Crimson Deviant Protocol. That's the official name for that series. Okay, now the last one we got here is Rosalie McKee, who's someone that is part of the Crimson universe, but for right now she's intended for the multiplayer agents, like like for example, like one of the people that you play as when you're gonna play online.
As far as lore stuff is concerned, I don't think there is any, or I might be wrong.
There is lore. There's little lore right now, but there's enough that we can. There's enough where I can like explain it. Yeah, she's 25. I think she's 25, right? She comes from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
She comes from Florida, and basically she's part of like not too high class, but yeah, I guess kind of getting. She's kind of in the getting out of middle rich, I guess, right? But basically,
Right.
she's vibrant, bubbly, but she knows when to be serious. And like she's got her own quips, right? Not like Ahmed level quips or Yua or Amanda, but her own quips that make her feel that match her own personality, like bubbly. It's like, oh, dude's like, oh, you should have tied your shoe there, buddy.
Boom, headshot type shit.
He's like, boom, headshot, like kind of like that cheesy humor, but it's not too cheesy to make you cringe. It's just cheesy to make you like kind of smile. That's what kind of her character is.
Yeah, I like that. Put it at B.
Like, and then
now,
her design, I really dig the bulletproof vest on her, like the bulletproof vest on her, and she has her hat. Basically, since she's so young, I basically made this design for where she looks young. Like she does look young in this image. She does look young in this image right here. I'm finishing it.
Yeah, she looks like a teenager almost.
Yeah, and then like there's another Crimson operative for multiplayer. I haven't drawn him yet, but that guy is from Ireland. That guy is from Ireland. I haven't come to drawing him yet. Like I have a concept, but I haven't like drawn him. Like haven't officially done it, right? So I guess we would put her design. Oh, and then wait, you gotta mention. She got the anti-rifle.
he's from Ireland?
No. The other operative is for multiplayer is from Ireland, but Rosalie.
Oh shoot!
Rosalie
Yeah.
is from Florida.
We got two Irish characters.
Two Irish characters.
I'm making an Irish character, Noah.
Oh yeah, but like what's called Rosalie. She has that whole rookie look to her. Like I mean, like normally an FBI agent would wear the vest under the stuff, right? And that's like a whole SWAT thing, right? And everything, right? Or they would look more.
But she wears it over.
Yeah, and then she has that hat. She has the sunglasses on top of her hat too. And she
Ooh.
has her hair's tied back, and she has the hentai rifle on her as well. And like, look at that. The hentai rifle stands out anywhere, dog.
Yeah, straight red and absolutely iconic name.
Yes, her Hertz 39 tactical assault instrument, the hentai rifle. The old lore for the creation of that rifle was that they let Ahmed decide it. And then just like they tell Ahmed, hey, do you want to name this? And then she's like, yeah, let me name it. And then she named it just something stupid. And they're just like, you know what the agents, and then the mercenary league is like, you know what the agents are already calling it that, so why just change it? Why change it at all?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and then the new lores that came out with the manufacturer Hertz had actually officially named it that, what basically unabbreviated the Hertz 39 tactical assault instrument. And then when it was starting to be shipped out, to Mercenary League in secret, it would always be like the shipper guys would always didn't want to write that whole handful of text in every single page, so they wrote H3 NTAI hentai, right? And so when they mercenarily got the shipments, they saw hentai, and they saw the Hertz 39 technical assault instrument, and so mercenary league's like bruh, like like bruh reverb, like this type of bruh reverb.
Said this type of bro reverb.
Like this one just. I know. Wait. Doc, leave the stream.